My Life Part 13. A New Life and a New Test. This time, being pregnant did not feel like joy, at least. Not at first. I went through a very hard time because deep inside, I kept thinking, how can I handle 11 children? With my 10th one, I was already struggling. I felt so overwhelmed. I was overtaken by my hormones. My emotions were everywhere, and I experienced a pregnancy like never before. It was heavy on my body, but even more on my mind. But then on the 10th of March, Allah, in His mercy, gifted me a beautiful, healthy baby boy, my 11th child, Alhamdulillah. Our home, already full of little footsteps, laughter and voices, now had a new sound, the soft sighs of a newborn, the rhythm of new life joining our journey. And somehow with his arrival, I felt like myself again, happy, strong, and full of love. His arrival was like a gentle sunrise after a long, dark night. Subhanallah. His tiny fingers curled around mine as if to remind me, even here, in this dunya, there is still sweetness. Even though he is not my first baby, it still felt so special the way he instantly became part of everything, part of the noise, the warmth, the love. I looked at him and thought, Subhanallah, even now you continue to bless me, Ya Rab. Every birth is a miracle, but this one felt different. I know, deep in my heart, he is my last child, inshallah. But in this same month, the blessed and sacred month of Ramadan, I received another delivery, the official eviction letter. Yes, I knew it was coming. The landlord had told me some time ago that he would need the house back. But he had shown me such kindness when I told him I was pregnant. He didn't pressure me. He simply said, then I'll wait until your due month, inshallah. I will never forget that kindness. Not everyone shows a kind of understanding, and may Allah reward him for it. But now, the time had come. I stared at the letter, not because I didn't understand the words, but because I needed to find the courage to accept it. I was about to become homeless. Not because of unpaid rent, not because of conflict or neglect, but simply because the season of this home had come to an end. And now, a new season was beginning, homeless with 11 children. As I folded the paper and tucked it away, I whispered that Allah is sufficient for me, and He is the best disposer of affairs. Because He truly is. Even when it feels like everything is slipping from your hands. Even when the children are laughing and playing, completely unaware that this soon will no longer be their home. Even when your heart breaks quietly, not for yourself, but because you want so much to shield your children from every hurt, every worry. Even the older ones, they feel it too, though they try to be strong. But remember, dear all, a home is not just for walls. It's the memories that make it a home. It's the dua they whisper before bed, all together. It's the hugs they give me every night. Even the big ones still come for a hug before sleep. It's the smell of warm toast in the mornings. It's the little voice saying, Mum, can you listen while I recite? It's the sound of Surah Al-Kahf on Fridays. It's the suhoor preparations in Ramadan and the beautiful chaos of Eid mornings. And then I wonder, am I strong enough? Will I be enough for them? But as I sat there, breastfeeding my newborn, watching the others running barefoot through the living room, laughing over a game they made up themselves, I realized something powerful. They don't need a castle. They just need me. And I am in need of Allah. I looked around at our home, the toys tucked in the corners, the Quran copies on the shelf, the kitchen where I fill 10 bellies every day. But a house, it's never really ours, is it? As Muslims, we know this dunya is only borrowed. Everything here is temporary. That night, I lay awake while my children rested peacefully, unaware of what was ahead. I kissed their soft cheeks, whispering quiet duas over each one of them. 11 souls. 11 hearts. Entrusted to me by Allah. 11 little lives I would do anything to protect. I love them so much, they are my everything. I whispered, Ya Allah, where will we go? How will I carry them all through this? Am I enough for them? The emotions came softly, quietly. Not because I lost hope, but because sometimes the real test is not in the event itself. It's in the waiting, in the not knowing. Still, my heart held on to what it has always known. Lotta Hertzan in a owl I aim honor. Do not be sad. Indeed, Ola is with us. Sarah Tob on 940. This is not the end. This is a doorway. A path I didn't choose but one that Ola chose for me. And if he chose it, then surely there is Kair hidden within it somehow, somewhere. I thought about writing this down. Not just for myself, but for every sister who feels invisible. For every mother who is holding everything together while the world assumes she's doing fine. For every heart that is tested quietly, in silence. So I decided to write. Not with polished grammar. Not with perfect punctuation. But with rawness, with truth, with love. With pain, with hate, with hope. I am not writing this out of fear of homelessness but because life has changed. Because I know the ache of folding baby clothes in 2 bags when you don't know where you will unpack them next. I know the strength it takes to act normal for your children while your heart is trembling inside. But I also know this Ola sees every unseen tear, he hears every silent dear. Because while the world make all us homeless, I call it a journey toward our real home in Jannah, inshallah. I remember our beloved Prophet. When he made hijrah from Makkah to Medina, he left behind his home carrying only trust in Allah. And deep in my heart, I know this path will also lead to something better, inshallah. So, dear sister reading this, if you have ever smiled for your children while crying inside, if you have ever packed up your life, not knowing what comes next, if you have ever felt the walls closing in around you, know this: you are not alone. You will make it, inshallah. And this is not your ending. This is a page in your story just as it is in mine. And Allah is the best of authors. So I write this chapter to remember. Even in my fear, Allah is near. When the Prophet lost his home, it was not a punishment. It was part of the journey towards something greater. Maybe, just maybe, this chapter will lead us toward something greater too. Maybe a home with stronger foundations. Maybe memories that my children will one day look back on and say, Mum was strong, and Allah never left us. Ya Ab, you have given me 11 blessings. You never give more than we can carry. Let this be a transition, not a fall. Let this be a test that lifts me higher, not one that breaks me down. Let my children never feel they have lost anything, only that they learn it to hold tighter to you. So when the world says, you are homeless, may my heart reply, no, we are just travelers. Our home is waiting for us in Jannah, inshallah. The keys returned, the door not ours. A waiting place, not home, just ours. Between 4 walls but not our own. A borrowed roof, not yet our home. But hearts stay firm, and hands still pray. For brighter doors, a better day. Perhaps ahead a place, a key. A home awaits, we wait and see. And if that dream does soon come true, I'll share our joy and make a video for you.